Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and I've got some Magic the Gathering news that didn't really merit its own full video. First, we've got some product delays to announce, and you might be thinking, yeah, they just announced them on June 15th. I'm not even kidding. On June 18th, they have revised it. 3 days later. Let me read the first one and the second one, because it's kind of funny. So Jumpstart was supposed to come out July 17th, and they said some retailers will experience availability issues at launch. The product will be available, but in smaller quantities than originally intended. However, we also have a fun taste of Jumpstart planned for M21's Buy a Box promo. Each Buy a Box will come with 2 Jumpstart boosters to give you a sample of how fun this set can be. So I thought that was kind of cool, take what you got and, at least hype it up a little bit. Plus, you get like a $40, $50 card in there. So 3 whole days, that's right, 3 Earth days, Earth rotations. I'm not sure what that would be in metric time for you Europeans. But they just released, due to complications related to COVID-19, we are facing further delays with regards to the availability of Jumpstart product outside North America. So, okay, the first one was inside North America, this one's outside, but you would think within 3 days they would know that it would also be delayed outside North America. This could have been one announcement. Anyway, this includes the packs intended for the core 2021 Buy a Box promotion that they just told you about. So as of now, we do not have a new release date to share. I mean, July 17th, and they don't have a date right now. I mean, that's like pretty bad. That's a month. I mean, this might be really delayed. So they say, but we will be sure to communicate it as information becomes available, which I do, like the whole, we'll update you like literally the second the info becomes available, because I mean, that would appear to be what they did. But they do want to reiterate its release in North America is currently on track for July 17th. Players in stores in Europe, Asia Pacific, Latin America, and Japan might notice some delays, but retailers in those regions can sell Jumpstart as soon as it arrives in their stores after July 17th. Now see, that's the problem. So they go on to say, we expect a rolling release schedule outside of North America. Thank you for your patience and understanding in these very challenging times. Now, in America, if they said this, there are 6 different distributors, and they kind of have done this lately, but if one store gets a product and another one doesn't because they're at a different distributor, then it kind of goes without saying, that store can sell it, and the ones who didn't can't. So people are going to go to that store and buy from them first, possibly for a higher amount. I mean, these products stay out for like a week or 2 or 3 or 4 and then just tank in price. I mean, they tank in price the whole damn time. At least at the box versus card value level, because of the secondary market. Some retail stores are like, nah, $1.15 a box, flat. We don't care what it is. We don't care how popular it is. That's what it is. That or $3.99 a pack, and they will go through them. Or they're like, oh, well, this one dropped. This one's older. This one's new. This one's not. This one's $92 on eBay. We can't really charge, $125 for it anymore. So whoever gets the product first is going to make more money. The thing with outside North America is that there tends to be one distributor for like the whole area of the country. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure in England and Brazil, there is one distributor. So unless they really want to play favorites, everybody should get it. I think the rolling release schedule they're talking about is like France versus, Russia, which aren't really in the same market, So it should be like when the distributor gets it, the whole country gets it, and all the stores get it at the same time. It's just individual countries, depending upon distributor, might not get them at the same time. Still kind of crap if you sell online, but there is the different language variation too. Then again, I don't remember what languages this is all printed in. So that sucks, but I ordered something I pretty critically need from China, ordered in March and still not here yet. I actually legitimately just filed a complaint with eBay right now. It's like 30 minutes later right now. Anyway, one thing I didn't mention during the Jumpstart spoilers is that some of the cards will not be making it to Arena. Now, you wouldn't think that's a terrifically complicated thing, but some of Magic's like Twitter accounts online are saying one thing, then some staff members are saying another, then the article from June 17th is saying another thing. Basically, the official article on The Gatherer, which is what I would go by, says that, this list of cards will not be added to Arena. But then, like, one of the devs said, actually, we did get, like, these couple in, and then somebody else said, no, actually, all of them are going to be in. Then somebody else said, oh, no, because of balancing and game fairness and power level, we're excluding these on purpose. So who knows what the hell is going to happen. They're all for historic, which right now is a complete joke anyway, so, I mean, can they really make it worse? I mean, some people are into that high-level play crap, especially on digital, but, like, that ain't my scene. That's why I don't like Standard getting that close to it, just saying. But 20 cards from the upcoming release of Jumpstart will be a bit different for the set when it releases on Magic the Gathering Arena. These cards will be replaced with other cards. Okay, some of which will also be new to MTG Arena, but like won't be in the paper product. We'll share the details of what cards are going to replace them, as well as more on playing Jumpstart digitally. God, they're just going to make Historic the most fractured thing you've ever seen in your life. With the July state of the game, I'm actually kind of looking forward to just playing Jumpstart, like actual Jumpstart, which I believe they have clarified they are going to launch. It's not just, oh, have some for Historic. I'm sure it'll be kind of expensive for cards I will quite literally never use, but if I'm going to play it in paper, I'm going to play it digitally, so it better be cheap, just saying. I mean, to play practically like a whole mini event for like 1,000 coins, or I guess 2,000 for 2 boosters would be nice, but it would also be nice, since they're worth less than a standard booster to us players, to charge 500 coins for them. I think they won't. I bet they won't even charge coins. It'll be gems only. Remember, they're getting greedier and greedier every time they do anything in Arena. So they've got the list that says they will not be appearing digitally. Well, one person said we couldn't get the cards to work, so that's why we're excluding them. So they won't be in Jumpstart or Historic. And then somebody else said, no, these cards are just too powerful for Historic. So, like, I guess to imply they might still be in Jumpstart. Like, when you open them, they'll just be, like, auto-banned. Like, when you go to build a Historic deck. So I'm not sure which is true. Also, they said 20 cards, and this is not 20 cards. There, we all on the same page now? So, Ball Lightning, Chain Lightning, Exhume, the Feyadea Seer, I still have no idea how to pronounce that. Lightning Bolt, thank God. Path to Exile, Reanimate, yeah, I wonder why. Read the Runes, Rhystic Study, some of these are really overpowered. Scourge of Neltoth, Shale Dread, and Time to Feed. I am not surprised at all. Almost everything on the list I would say is power level, definitely. I mean, we just can't have somebody making some overpowered, turn 4 glass cannon gimmick deck in Historic, which literally already exists. It's the Treasure Hunt deck. It's not that likely to win, but it is a degenerate turn 4 combo that runs, I think, 5 actual cards in the deck, and the rest are lands. It's really something. Something like that shouldn't exist in the Magic world outside of Legacy and Vintage. It just shouldn't. Also, about the live stream yesterday, which was kind of a disaster. It was supposed to be part of the sponsorship of, Domain TCG, a game which is superior to Magic. I will still stand by that. It was supposed to be basically, hey, because people started playing last month when I shouted it out. Anybody who's got a deck and wants to play some multiplayer, jump in, verse me, verse each other, whatever, and have like a little community fun day. And then somebody noticed I was streaming on the main Discord and got all the try-hard pro players who've been playing forever and run top-tier decks to come in and just, literally purposely ruin the event. I think I played against one of you and about 19, maybe 25 of them. Then I saw in the general chat they were all colluding to say, hey, let's purposely try to jump into Des's games, and we're going to run the worst decks we possibly can. Literally, they were running decks that the owner of the game has already announced that he's going to either change how the interaction works or nerf the card. So basically, he's like, yeah, I'm removing this from the game, so don't get too attached to the deck. And they're like, let's play it against Des. It'll be so funny. Ha 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 ha. Who goes into a sponsored event being shown to over 100 people and say, let's make the game look as bad and degenerate as we possibly can? While it's in beta and still being balanced. Then I specifically told them multiple times to leave. I said, this is not like a tier 1 tournament. This is a community event. I'm trying to play against my viewers, not you douchebags. And they just kept spam join, and then they quit their own game and then just spamming until they got into my game. And I was getting a little pissed because people who are that big of assholes, I mean, in any card playing community, not a fan in case you haven't been on my channel for long. So I got into it with them on the Discord, and the owner of the game thought I went a little far with what I said. I don't. He didn't exactly jump to my side, but I made some good points, so a lot of them have been banned from bare minimum the Discord, if not the game. Because you don't jump on a promotional event and purposely try to ruin it by playing broken shit that we already know is being removed from the game. That's... Why would you do that? Why would you make the game look as bad as you possibly can when they're the biggest players of it? It's because they're immature elitists. I mean, you guys know Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a ton of them. Pokemon has some. Magic has a ton of them. It's the have to win at any cost because look at me, mommy, I'm the best player in the world in a game that's in beta and has a couple tiny problems that are addressed within a week usually. So I still stand by the fact that the game is amazing. It's just, oh, surprise, there's toxic aspects of the community. I mean, what are you gonna do? Well, the answer to that question is they're banned. So, f*** you everybody. I'm stopping just short of calling you out by name. I'm still pissed, and if I ever see you on my live streams again, I'm banning you for life. But whatever, I'm just a dude doing the shout out, okay? It's not my game. You should definitely still go check it out. It is amazing. It is way more fun and enjoyable to play than Arena. I just played against the same deck 5 times in a row in Arena. I had to switch decks to switch who it pairs me against, which, how is that even a thing? But yeah, after the whole let's play against you guys community yay thing completely fell flat on its ass because of sabotage, I don't know, I might try doing it again, but they'll just try crashing it again, so whatever. I don't think I'll be having them as a sponsor again because of just the drama. But good news, I might have a sponsor coming up this month. Pretty cool product. I've never heard of it, never seen it advertised on YouTube, so it's not the same old freaking Raid Shadow Wallet VPN for men that wants you to shave your balls. In fact, I'm so sick of these stupid same old sponsorships, I might make a video absolutely blowing them up because most of them are terrible. You should hear some of the stories behind these companies and their histories and their products, and spicy video that would be. Also, somebody invited me to a very awesome podcast. It's on a topic that a lot of people have been asking me about, and I just sort of loosely secured a guest for a really awesome guest spot video for another topic that people have been asking me to talk about forever. So really, really cool, like kind of never before seen content coming up very soon. Also, you know, I said I'm going to mail something totally awesome to my patrons, and it's going to be virtually regardless of the total supported time amount or anything. Like, for some of you, I'm literally going to lose money on this, but whatever, it's just a cool thing. I ran it by my Discord, and they think it's pretty much the coolest product that has ever been sent out in the history of Magic the Gathering, which is, I'll agree. But I can't find a place that's open to source it. They're all like, we're not shipping anything because of COVID. And I'm like, damn it, it's June. So it's getting severely delayed along with all of Wizards products. I guess that's fitting. But it's coming eventually. I assure you, it is coming and it is going to blow you away. I also have to get confirmation on the shipping weight. And also, I know a company locally that might be able to pull this off if I can source just one half of it from another company. Let's put it that way. So, sorry for the delays. I'm not delaying it on purpose to make more money. That would be a dick move. It's just how things are. It's looking like it might be a month or two. By the way, if I ordered this product from America, I would literally be paying 16 times more, so that ain't gonna happen. Also, Dungeons & Dragons, another branch of Wizards of the Coast, they are in deep hot water because they're doing something, I guess, to like revise orcs and a couple other races. I think the Drow in like an upcoming book. Because they say that it's widely known that, you know, orcs are really just thinly veiled shots at black people. I would have said, like, Viking, maybe, who did Berserkers? Was that Germany? I mean, you can't tell me some white folks never ran across a field with an axe and a shield screaming like crazy, like, I'm a warrior. Like, come on, that's where they got that from. Like, black people? What are you talking about? And so, it's going around on the internet, and like, at this point, literally the black community. I don't mean like, oh, we went to one person who pretends to speak for the black community. I mean, literally like millions of black people online have now been asked or seen and asked to weigh in on if ever in their like geek history have ever heard the rumor, the inclination, the joke, the anything about orcs being black people. And nobody has ever heard of it. It is becoming very evident that this does not exist anywhere, and that just in Wizards of the Coast's own mind are orcs black people. So they just made it up. Well, orcs are this way. They're like low intelligence, high strength, and violent. So that must be black people, right? So we better do something about that. And then the entire rest of the public and all D&D players worldwide were like, what? Who's saying that orcs are black people or drow? Drow, of course, you know, violent, evil thieves and like, you know, just they're terrible. I hate drow. Everybody hates drow. Culturally in the game, they are terrible. So they're going to like revise it and like show the other side of the drow. Like the other side of the drow is Drizzt Do'Urden. There is no other side. They literally serve an evil god and like the men are the slaves to the women. Like I don't remember that part of black culture, so I don't think the drow are black people either, personally. I mean, the drow, you can't even really compare them to anything. That's why this is called a fantasy game. Maybe like the Amazonians meet the Mongolians, maybe? There really isn't a parallel for like demon-worshipping, evil, spider-obsessed people that live underground and are run by a matriarchy. We don't have that on Earth. But no, Wizards is like, well, they're bad, so they must be black people. Like, how racist is that? So the backlash is like, hey, Wizards, where'd you get that idea? Who's saying that? Can you cite a source other than your own stupid, you know, stuck-up white rich Seattle company that never hires black people, just making it up? And the answer appears to be no. So whatever bullshit like revision or errata or new book or whatever they're coming out with, it is going to be an explosion of people accusing them of blatant racism. This coming off the heels of their Magic the Gathering division having been found out to have hired a grand total of, I think, 2 black people in the last 20 years, somewhere around that number, while actively lying to them about positions being available and hiring white people with less experience instead. I mean, if you didn't catch that whole story. You put it all together and WotC doesn't hire black people because they think they're orcs. I don't know what the f***'s going on over there, but that is the most Seattle shit I've ever heard in my life. And you know, Seattle is like kind of known for like black art, black writing, and black music. It's almost as big as out-of-touch rich white assholes. That and hipsters. All three are very, very culturally significant over there. Only good thing to come out of Seattle is their dope-ass farmers markets. So that's all the tiny news stories for today. If you like this little news update, leave a like on the video, and if you didn't, f*** off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.